Hey everyone, I'm Brooke Duval, and welcome to the Hope and Brooke Show, where we are going to bring you the latest entertainment news stories that are peaking in Hollywood.
And I'm Hope Slusser. We are so happy to be back in front of the camera. How was your break, Brooke?
It was so good. It was short, of course. It always goes by fast, but I went home for a week, celebrated Christmas with my family.
Yeah, definitely.
How was yours?
It was great. It went by too fast. You think you're going to have all this time to get ahead of the game, but you never do.
But we are so excited to see you guys again. We are so happy to be back on camera.
We have so many things we have to talk about, like the SAG Awards, Golden Globes, and our first interview with Carrie tonight.
Yes, Carrie Cooper. She is the co-president of BSU Student Senate, and we are so excited to get her input on what is happening on campus. Well, Hope, let's start it off with our 4 top hot stories of the night.
Shout out to Sajir Zamata, who made her highly anticipated Saturday Night Live debut. The 27-year-old comedian is the first female Black cast member since Maya Rudolph left the sketch comedy show in 2007. Zamata appeared in several sketches alongside host and musical guest Drake on this past Saturday, January 18th. Zamata graduated from the University of Virginia and has been a performer with the Upright Citizens Brigade, 2 institutions that also help propel Tina Fey into stardom.
Well, Madonna is back in the limelight again, but not for her music. The singer has apologized for using the N-word along with an Instagram photo of her son, Rocco Ritchie. In a statement, Madonna said, "I'm sorry if I offended anyone with my use of the N-word on Instagram. It was not meant as a racial slur. I am not racist." The Material Girl then Snapchatted a shot of her 13-year-old son boxing along with the message, "No one messes with dirty soap. Mama said knock you out," along with that hashtag #DisN-word. As we all know, Madonna is no stranger to controversy, and she recently added a photo of Rocco holding a bottle of gin while on vacation in the Swiss Alps. "The party has just begun," she added along with the photo. "I guess we'll see what Madonna does next."
That's a big story with Madonna.
She is so crazy with her children, I tell you. But
I think that's a little, definitely over the top, using the N-word. She should definitely know better.
Especially when he's not.
Exactly. And a lot of celebrities and public figures are like slipping words that they shouldn't say out loud to anyone, and I don't know what it is, if they think they can get away with it or what the deal is, but a lot of stories are coming out about people.
But she just keeps doing it, and you know, it's Madonna. We love Madonna for who she is. I love Madonna, but sometimes she's crazy. But we all are crazy sometimes, right?
Y'all are.
All right, coming up next, Justin Bieber's house is raided by cops, and the Gosling twins have little to say on the Today Show. #awkward. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
Hey, don't you just love the sound of an empty dishwasher? Yeah.
The moment using water becomes wasting water, it gets weird. Get normal by visiting wastingwaterisweird.com.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
On January 16th, Kate Gosselin and her twins Kara and Maddie appeared on the Today Show with co-anchor Savannah Guthrie to continue their crusade to change the public's perception of their family. Maddie was first asked to give an update on how her siblings are doing since TLC's Kate Plus 8 was canceled in 2011. The 13-year-old was speechless. Kate politely prodded, "Maddie, use your words. It's your chance." A nervous Maddie replied, "No." Guthrie then asked Kara if TV viewers have the wrong impression of their family. She too stayed silent. Then Maddie decided to speak on her sister's behalf, saying, "I wouldn't say wrong. I would say not the full story. Like, a lot of people think that filming our show has damaged us, but it's only really helped. It's not really done anything bad." With 8 children to raise, Kate said she doesn't have time to worry about what critics say. Still, her daughters want to put the rumors to rest.
Okay, for all you Bieber fans out there, here is the updated report on what actually went down at Justin's home last week. According to a new sheriff's report, police did not find Justin Bieber's home filled with drugs during the raid last week. The only drugs that were found were in Lil Za's room, which he did get arrested for. The report also confirms that there were no other substances found throughout the mansion, despite speculations that Bieber has a smoke room and that private residents smelled of marijuana during the raid. The sheriff's report also put those rumors to rest, stating that they did not find such a room and Bieber's home was well kept and clean and didn't smell or have an unusual odor. The main reason for the raid at Bieber's house was to find evidence to an egg-throwing incident that Justin allegedly did to his next-door neighbor. Police confiscated surveillance tape, cell phone, and the investigation is still going on, and Bieber's party had no comment on the ongoing investigation.
Justin, he has been in the news so many times.
I know, I'm
he's
so
just
annoyed
he's
and
going
sick of
downhill.
him, but the Kardashian, Kendall and Kylie, they actually have his back, saying that, I think people are just find it funny that the police, okay, he did like this, throwing the eggs at the neighbor's house. They think like, oh, that's so silly. What evidence are you going to have? Well, they're going to look at videotapes. They took his cell phone. You know, like if he's going to do a prank, he's going to have videotape of it. And it's a felony, like the damages that, you know, those fancy houses, you know, it just, why would he do that anyway? He shouldn't be acting like that.
Yeah, he's just going through his whole I'm a big pop star phase, and it's just really annoying.
I'm so annoyed with him.
And then Kate Gosling, again, like, they annoy me too.
She's really, like, honestly looking for fame and TV time because she needs the money. Like, she doesn't have money to support 8 kids.
Did you see the interview?
I saw the clip where the twins.
It is so awkward.
They didn't even say a word. It was really awkward to watch. I felt bad.
And I felt like Kate was, like, pushing them to say something good to, like, make us look good. But they didn't want to.
They obviously had nothing.
They wanted to tell. They wanted to tell the truth instead of lie.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, Hope and I are talking Golden Globes. Stay tuned.
Welcome back from the break. We're all about award season now, starting off with the Golden Globes. There were so many big wins and many interesting speeches.
There were. This year, Golden Globes, hosted by Amy Poehler and Tina Fey once again. They have signed on for a couple years, at least 3, I know. And they're just the funniest, greatest hosts. They really get people interacting with each other.
They're so funny and they work well together.
Yeah,
obviously, they're best friends, like you and I are.
That's what she thinks. I'm just kidding. But yeah, they just hosted it very well. I wish they showed them more. They weren't on there very often.
Comedy, more moments with them, and more jokes.
Hopefully they'll implement that next year.
Yeah.
So maybe we should write a letter.
Tell them what's up.
All right, and we also, a lot of big winners. Best Picture Drama, 12 Years a Slave. I really, really want to see that movie.
I want to see that movie too.
I don't think it's been in the Bemidji theaters at all. As you can see, we have J. Law. She won Best Supporting Actress in a comedy for American Hustle. And we also have Leo DiCaprio. I freaked out when he won Best Actor. I was like, yes, finally, he won. I was so excited. Also, Jared Leto, Best Supporting Actor for Dallas Buyers Club. We also have Matthew McConaughey, all right, winning Best Performance in Dallas Buyers Club. Best Picture, American Hustle.
It was
great
very
movie. I loved it. Best Actress, Amy Adams again for American Hustle.
She was great.
Yes,
different,
it was.
like a sexier side of her.
Yeah,
and she definitely did like that role. Just was perfect.
Best Drama Series, Breaking Bad. We all knew that was going to happen. It was the season finale.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And that show was just amazing. So, also SNL peeps, Amy Poehler.
I know.
She wins
finally.
Best Actress in a TV comedy series. So I'm just so happy for her. She freaked out. She's like, oh my God, I didn't know I was going to win. She didn't even have like a speech ready or anything. And then Best Actor in Comedy Series is Andy Samberg, also from SNL.
And they were actually, I think, surprised because his show hasn't been on air that long. Like, I mean, I know who he is, but I guess I didn't know how popular his show was. You know.
And I just can't believe they're just great comedic geniuses. So, and then some funny moments that happened. The best part, put up that graphic.
That graphic that wasn't supposed to go, put it up. of
Amy being a boy. There we go. All right, Amy Poehler, she pretends to be Tina Fey's son because Kevin Bacon's daughter was Miss Golden Globe, like leading everyone off or whatever, and then they're like, here's Mr. Golden Globe. And she was just hilarious. She was just like, Mom, I don't want to do that. And then was like looking for her dad in the audience. It was great. I wish we had a clip of that. And then some funny quotes, Tina Fey, like a supermodel's vagina.
Oh, yes.
Let's give a warm welcome to Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think that was
Oh my
seriously the
gosh.
best joke because it's so true and so funny.
And he
that
handled it with
everyone-
poise. He took it. He
Oh,
took it
yeah.
like a man.
He knows it's true.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I was a supermodel. Also, Emma Thompson, we love her. She was also a hoot at the SAG Awards. But she says, I just want you to know, this red, it's my blood. When she had her wine in her glass and she's like holding her shoes.
She just drinks and goes up there and just says whatever.
Up next, it's all about the SAG Awards. Don't miss it. Stay tuned. About the SAG Awards.
Yeah,
What happened?
Yeah, definitely. Let's go through like the winners. And this award show is a lot of fun for them because the actors vote for the actors, and you know they cheer on each other and they get to have fun.
It's more heartwarming, I would say.
It's very sweet. And so outstanding performances by a cast in a motion picture. American Hustle was the winner. And that movie it hasn't been out that long, but it's doing really, it did really
it's
well.
just well
the cast
made.
is just well-known actors and actresses that worked well with each other.
Yep.
And then Matthew McConaughey, Dallas Buyers Club winner of Outstanding Male Performance in a Leading Role.
His speech was so crazy about going in space. And
Oh gosh, yeah, and that brings up like that moment where he does this long speech, and then I think Kate Blanchett, was it her that was next? It's like Matthew McConaughey talks about Neptune, and I get like
she had like 20
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah. I don't get to say much. And she, outstanding female performance for Blue Jasmine. And they were happy for her because that movie was out in the beginning of the year. Yeah. So it was in the people's minds, you wouldn't think they would keep that in mind, but definitely it was a great performance in that role for her. And Jared Leto also won for supporting role in Dallas Buyers Club.
He's gonna win all of it. He plays a transvestite in this movie. Does an excellent job. You can't even tell it's him.
Right.
They did his makeup so well. He really puts himself in his characters.
Those roles, Dallas Buyers Club, like Matthew McConaughey, they had to change so much for their roles, like body type, extreme. Like they deserve to win because it's taking
a lot of dedication for sure.
A lot of dedication for sure. And we definitely want to talk about Lupita.
Yes, you love Lupita.
I know, and she's the actress that people are gonna keep an eye out because she's so new, but she did so well in 12 Years a Slave.
And she looked absolutely beautiful. She's wearing Gucci, by the way. Yeah. Found that out. But
every award show she's been flawless. She's dressed perfectly.
Her skin is just beautiful blackness.
Beautiful, beautiful skin. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what else, what other movies she's in. I'm excited for her. And then I definitely want to give a shout out to our Lifetime Achievement Award.
Rita
Moreno.
She was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, I think. Singing and dancing around.
I like seeing when they do these Lifetime Achievement Awards, when they take you way back and you're like, wow, all the work they've done at such young age.
She has accomplished so much, and what is she, 80-something?
I think,
and she doesn't even look it.
No,
she's just so cute, and I'm glad she deserves that award for sure.
So I know the SAG Awards, they were fun, they were more relaxed, and it looked like everyone was having a good time. Emma Thompson.
Put that graphic up. There we go. Yes, she was really drunk. And it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Remember they kept pointing at her and she like
didn't have a
had
red
her-
solo cup. I think she had a blue solo
Yeah.
cup and her blue straw and just in this beautiful outfit and
She's just
in a ball.
If we're ever celebrities, let's be like her.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. That's all we have for award season until next week when we're going to talk about the 2014 Grammys. Up next, Hope will give you an update on all the local events in Bemidji, and she'll tell us what major artists are coming to our surrounding areas. Stay tuned, you guys.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The water looks like a river. Let's party on this river. All day. 2 best friends.
The moment using water becomes wasting water. It gets weird. Get normal by visiting wastingwaterisweird.org.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Hope, what's happening in Bemidji?
All right, all you concert goers, I hope we have something that will fulfill your musical taste. We will first take a look at concerts and events that are happening outside the Bemidji area. The 2020 Experience World Tour Justin Timberlake on February 7th in Fargo, North Dakota at the Fargo Dome. JT is also in Minneapolis on February 9th at the XL Energy Center. Luke Bryan on February 28th in Fargo at the Fargo Dome. And Bastille, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Bastille on April 1st in Minneapolis at First Avenue. The Wanted on April 21st in Minneapolis at Skyway Theater. And Lady Gaga's Art Rave, the Art Pop Ball on May 20th in Minneapolis at the XL Energy Center. One Republic on June 17th at the Target Center in Minneapolis, and Bruno Mars on the June 21st in Minneapolis at the XL Energy Center as well.
Oh my gosh.
So those are big name concerts.
I can't believe Bruno's coming back. He was just here
When was he just here?
this summer.
Oh, was he? Well, I
Yeah,
guess he's
that's
coming
awesome.
back.
I'm so happy. I'm going to definitely go see him now. I was like, oh, I missed my chance, but
I'm not really actually a big Bruno Mars fan.
oh, I love his album. It's
I don't
so
know.
good.
You can go see him. He's not one that I would go see, but I definitely see JT and Lady Gaga in a heartbeat.
I saw Lady Gaga last year. She was
Oh, really?
She
How
was phenomenal.
fun. Yeah, definitely.
She gets so into her shows, and her production
I'm
is
sure they're
huge.
just crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy big.
I would definitely go see her again, but don't go in the mosh pit because they're kind of crazy.
With her little monsters.
Her little monsters, they're all like, but I was like that too, I guess. So I tried. I got super close.
That's awesome.
Me and her are BFFs.
Okay, tell her to get me tickets.
I will.
Now let's take a look at concerts and events that are happening in Bemidji. On Saturday, February 8th at the Sanford Center, the band Perry. On Sunday, February 16th at the Sanford Center, the Self-Preservation Tour, which features Cut Calhoun, Liquid Assassin, Joey Oz, Artist Cooley, and Blackburbs, who is a local artist. Actually, I've interviewed him like a year ago. Really great guy. On Saturday, March 22nd, Jake Owen with special guest Thomas Rhett and the Cadillac 3. Tickets on sale January 23rd at 10 a.m. beginning at $43 on Friday, March 28th at the Friday, March 28th, Trampled by Turtles, general admission $25. On Sunday, April 27th, at Chicago. Remember, all you have to do is go on the Sanford Center's webpage for more information on other events and ticket information.
I'm really excited. We're going to the band Perry.
Yes, we are.
We're going to the band Perry, y'all. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to wear cowboy boots. I'm not that country, but...
I got my boots. I'm excited to break them in.
And we are definitely going to go see Thomas Rhett and Jake
Yes,
Owen. That'll
definitely.
be great.
I love
But
Thomas Rhett.
Trampled by Turtles, that's going to be a big one. It's
Very
too bad they're not
popular.
in the arena, but they're in the big ballroom.
They're in
so.
the big ballroom, and they I think they're originally from Duluth, and I know they've used to play here at concerts like in the bars, like starting out. Like, so they're really well known to like people in this town. Like, I have a lot of friends from here that
And they're
love
more
them.
bluegrassy music, right?
Yeah, they have a modern taste. Like, they have like their own sound. You can definitely play their songs like popular on the jukebox and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have co-president of Student Senate, Carrie Cooper, in the studio with us to discuss a very important topic that all BSU students should be aware of. Oh, that was fucking...
Hey, don't you just love the sound of an empty dishwasher?
The moment using water becomes wasting water. It gets weird. Get normal by visiting wastingwaterisweird.com.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
Welcome back. We are here with BSU's Student Senate co-president, Carrie Cooper. Carrie, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
I'm so excited too. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a senior, graduating in May. Looking forward to it. This is my second term as Student Senate co-president, and we've had a good year so far.
Good. And you've been here since you were a freshman, now a senior. You have dealt with many controversies around campus. So what is the latest situation that's happening?
So something that came up right away on Monday when we came back from break, we heard that faculty had approached administration because they've been having concerns about students using electronics in the classroom. You know, people are texting, they're on Facebook on their laptops. And they're so frustrated that they are looking for administration to kind of look for ways to kind of crack down on that. So administration showed us a draft policy that they came up with, which would actually give faculty the right to add this policy to their syllabus, and then if they say no electronics in the classroom, that means no electronics in the classroom.
So what are your thoughts on this? What's your take?
So my take on it is, you know, obviously as students, we understand that it's probably distracting to other people in the classroom when we're using our electronics and probably to the teacher. However, I just feel like this is, you know, creating a policy isn't really the way to go about it. I think as adults, we should be able to have our electronics on us as long as we're being respectful.
I know when I'm in class, I have my laptop, I have my iPad, I have my iPhone. Even today, I use my phone to get a document to look up. I know that policy would not work out for me very well.
Right.
It's 2014. We need our technology. Have you gotten any other thoughts on this from other students?
We have, and you know, most of the students have said kind of the same thing. You know, it is 2014, and we have a lot of technology that is available to us, so we should be able to use those in the classroom as we need to help us with our learning.
So what are you doing in Student Senate to prevent this policy from happening?
So administration asked the Student Senate to kind of get some student feedback and create a formal response to this draft policy that they created. So what we're going to do is we're going to write up a memo, send it to faculty and administration, and just let them know that this is not the way we want to see this problem resolved.
I know also you started a petition, which has pretty much gone viral around campus, and that's awesome. I know I signed it. It's on the Hope and Brooke page, too, if you guys would like to sign it. It's everywhere. How many people have signed?
About 150 now, and we just created it last Tuesday. So, yeah.
How many do you need?
You know, we didn't ask for a specific number of signatures. I guess the reason why we made the petition was mostly just to get students informed about what was going on. You know, as a student senate, you know, we're the official voice of the students, and we really just, we knew that this would be a hot button topic coming up, and we wanted students to know what's going on and be aware of it, and we wanted them to speak up if they didn't like this idea. So that was kind of the reason for it.
I love what you're doing with Student Senate. It's only the beginning of spring semester, and all this is happening. I love it. You're going to have to come on more to give us updates. This is super fun. What are your thoughts on the future for Student Senate? What do you plan to achieve this semester?
You know, we got a lot going on this semester. Hopefully, administration and faculty, hopefully they don't adopt this policy that they've drafted up. Hopefully with all the student feedback, they'll look for different ways to come up with a compromise. But we've got a lot going on. We're planning BSU Olympics that we're collaborating with other student organizations on, and that'll just be during the Winter Olympics. We'll have a lot of events going on that students can participate in. The Undie Run is coming up in April, the third annual Undie Run, so we hope people will participate in that. And we're actually trying to organize a TEDx event, so if you know what TED Talks are, we're going to try to be bringing one of those to campus.
That's great. If you guys have any questions about Student Senate, you can contact Carrie, you can contact me, and I'll contact her. You can also go on their website. It is on the BSU page, so do it up, guys. Get informed on what is happening on campus. All right, up next, I am going to give you the weekend box office updates and new movies we should be looking out for soon. Stick with us.
Has been operating since 1997.
Okay.
Yay!
We've been in this new location since 3 years ago. We have a retail shop. We do custom screen print and embroidery. We do large and small orders. We do promotional products, which would be golf balls, pens, pencils, stickers. Kind of the sky's the limit.
This is our embroidery area, and we have a 4-head machine and a single head machine, and each head has 12 color options, which means it has 12 needles, and we can change the colors, so your logo can have up to 12 colors in it. Danielle fixes that, and she hoops all the garments and gets them ready and prepared to sew. We can do shirts or we can do hats, and we have done sweatshirts, sweatpants, jackets, and even some sports bags. Skeeter Stitch, this is Amy.
And welcome back from the break. Brooke, what movies topped the box office charts this weekend?
Starting off the list, placing in 5th was the Disney animated film Frozen with $11.7 million to add onto their total gross of $332.4 million in the US. Coming in 4th, starring Chris Pine, Keira Knightley, and the infamous Kevin Costner, was the action thriller Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit, earning $15.4 million. In 3rd, another animated film, The Nut Job, with the famous voices of Liam Neeson and Katherine Heigl, earned $19.4 million. Storming in 2nd, Mark Wahlberg's action drama film grossed a whopping $22 million, and finally topping the charts this weekend was the comedy Ride Along starring Ice Cube and the hilarious Kevin Hart.
Yeah, that Ride Along movie looks pretty funny.
It looks super
Kevin
good.
Hart.
Yeah,
he's good. I like him.
And I heard Frozen is just a great movie.
I do want to see that because everyone is saying how great it is.
To be honest, I haven't seen any of these movies, so I don't know.
I haven't.
And the one with Kevin Costner looks really crazy. Like, he does all this undercover stuff, and then Keira comes in, and she's like, what? You're in the FBI or CIA? What?
Just finding all this truth about him.
Yeah, crazy. All right, up next. It's sad to say that 2013 is over, but we sure got a lot of amazing films out of it. The top 5 movies of 2013 were number 5, Man of Steel with $291 million. Number 4, Frozen, $336.7 million. Number 3, Despicable Me 2, $368 million. Number 2, Iron Man 3, $409 million. And finally, coming in first, the best movie ever because it has Liam Hemsworth and J-Law in it, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire with $418 million.
Way to go, J-Law.
Way to go, J-Law. Way to go, J-Law.
It's sad I haven't read any of those books and I haven't seen any of those movies.
Are you from America?
I know, I'm really behind. Yeah, I am, and I'm really behind.
I love all the movies. I love all the books.
Don't spoil anything. I'll get around to it eventually.
My lips are sealed.
Coming up, I'll give you my weekly playlist, and Brooke and I will announce our crushes of the week. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
Hey,
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The water looks like a river. Let's party on this river. All day. 2 best friends.
The moment using water becomes wasting water. It gets weird. Get normal by visiting wastingwaterisweird.org.
Welcome back, Peep. Hope, what is going on in the music world?
Well, we are already getting to the end of our first month of 2014, but I thought we would take our last look at 10 singles that topped the Billboard charts in 2013. Who could forget Thrift Shop by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis? It stayed 21 weeks on the top 10.
Yep.
Yes, definitely a popular dance song just when you get into the club, right? How about Scream and Shout by will.i.am featuring Britney Spears?
Britney Spears.
Yes.
What up, girl?
I really love that song.
I love
11
her.
weeks on the top 10 charts in 2013. Don't You Worry Child by Swedish House Mafia.
Don't you worry, child.
Stayed on the top 10 hits 2013 for 6 weeks. And your man JT, Suit and Tie, featuring Jay-Z, had a solid 13 weeks on the top 10 charts in 2013.
I believe it.
And Sweet Nothing, I love the song that came out by Calvin Harris featuring Florence Welch, but it only stayed 1 week.
Really?
It didn't really it didn't have that many weeks.
I just want a fist bump.
But I love that song. Same with Try by Pink and Daylight by Maroon 5. All popular hits in 2013, but they didn't have as many weeks as other songs in that year.
To be honest, I'm kind of over Pink. All she sings about are sad things.
Well,
and it's like you have a family, you have a child.
Yeah, but her
be
and her
happy.
husband fight all the time.
Well,
just
get divorced.
No, they need to stay together. I don't want them to get divorced. It was cute because they were about to divorce and then they stayed together.
Whatever.
And had a child.
I
love
over it.
How about When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars had 16 weeks on the top 10 Billboard hits in 2013. And remember the rule-breaking song Harlem Shake that got all high school students in trouble?
There is a clip of all of us doing the Harlem Shake on KBSU News from last year. It is great. You guys should YouTube it.
Yes, when all those controversies, when everyone was, they do it on break or lunch break in high school or somewhere.
It was a great song.
And last but not least, Stay by Rihanna featuring Mickey Echo had 16 weeks in 2013 on the Billboard chart.
She's in the bathtub.
Yeah, the unforgettable music
video.
Bathtub. Unforgettable bathtub.
All right, now it's time for our favorite segment of the night, our crushes of the week. Hope, who are you crushing on?
I know, you were so mad.
I'm so mad.
We talked about him earlier in the show. Thomas Rhett. There, yeah, look at him. Yes, he is my crush of the week, and I'm so excited to see him open for Jake Owen.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a great time. I'm going to go crazy.
Well, it is time for my crush of the week, Mark Morris.
And who's that, Brooke?
He's a snowboarder.
Oh, wow.
And he likes to snowboard the slopes. And he won the gold last year at the X Games.
I would think a snowboarder would like to snowboard the slopes or on snow on a board. But congratulations to his accomplishments.
And he's going to win the gold this year. Mark Morris for life.
Yeah, you just got to know him today. But that's great.
No, I didn't. I've known of him
cute.
all the time. Well, that is all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Hope and Brooke. You can tweet at us at Hope and Brooke and like us on Facebook. Also, follow us on YouTube. All of our episodes are on there, so if you ever get bored and you're in your cozy, warm house, you just want to watch an episode of Hope and Brooke, just go on YouTube and search it, and it's going to be awesome.
You'll find it.
All right.
9 episodes.
9 episodes. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good night.
Gray goose dripping in the bathroom, blood ball gown, stretch in the hotel room, we don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal.